Is everyone ready? All right. First off, we want to just thank everyone for being here tonight, and we hope you're all having a good time. Also, Allyson and Ryan, you look great. Wyatt looks better though. For anyone who doesn't know us, we are Allyson's younger sisters. I'm Leah.
And I'm Marion. We're so excited and honored to be able to stand here today and share with you some of our favorite memories of these newlyweds.
So, our experiences with Allyson are a little different. Allyson and I are only 18 months apart, which as a child seemed like a lifetime, but once we were teenagers, it seemed like nothing. We shared the same friends, clothes, and car. Speaking of cars, Allyson wasn't always the greatest of drivers. While parking at St. Mary's High School, she decided to drive through the chain link fence. Where she was going, no one knows. People think we grew up close, but that wasn't always the case. Allyson, she fought dirty. She would call me fat. I would make fun of her eczema. And this would end up in some type of physical altercation. And I'm so sorry, Amanda, for having to witness and break that up. We did have to share a room for 17 years of our lives, so it is understandable. After graduating college, Allyson and I decided to embark on a life-changing move to the West Coast. We saved up money, found a one-bedroom apartment, booked our flights, and off we went. In reality, this turned out to be more of an extended vacation. Our daily schedule consisted of nannying for Newport Beach's finest and coming home to watch Man vs. Food, trying to replicate Man vs. Food, and quickly realizing we needed our mom to cook us dinner. Fast forward 6 months later, we were back in Western Mass, jobless and broke.
Now, my childhood with Allyson was a little different. As opposed to screaming matches, I was the sister she got to dress up like a life-size baby doll. As years went by and I grew up, she always let me sit in on conversations about boys, parties, high school. She was my role model. I'll never forget when she would let us order takeout, sneak out to the roof, and sunbathe. It was moments like that when I realized just how cool my older sister was. It was also then when I realized that Al was a bit of a rebel back in her younger years. But fortunately, she paved the way for us girls to get away with almost anything. Even having a baby out of wedlock. Thanks for that, Ryan. Now let's talk about you. Not only did you stick around after Allyson got drunk and accidentally gave you a 6-digit phone number, but you still agreed to a second date after she accidentally and so gracefully walked into a glass door. You were very, very loyal then, and you've only proved to us just how loyal you can be. Now, we know Allyson can be quite the handful. Add a little Wyatt to the mix, and you're basically the most patient guy on earth. You even let us crash the birth of your child. You're generous, kind, and most importantly, brave for wanting to be a part of this wild family. And now some of you may know that Allyson's really good at convincing and twisting your arm. From those summer days when we were younger where she'd bribe us to get ice cream, to being pregnant with Wyatt and forcing us to eat Friendly's takeout with her once a week. Because who can say no to a hungry pregnant person? But in the end, she always has your best intentions at heart. Especially when those best intentions meant she got that chocolate frenzy she'd been craving. Fast forward a couple years, I was 22, and as most adults in their early 20s start to feel a little lost, I turned to my sister for guidance. She gave me the extra push I needed to take a chance and find a new happiness in my career. I applied to beauty school, and the rest is history. and her best intentions there is the lifetime of free haircuts. Allyson is always pushing the people she cares about to be the best that they can be. She sees your potential when you can't see it for yourself. She embodies what it means to be a sister. She stands by your side with loyalty, even if she may not agree with your decisions. And as most may think, growing up in a family of 7 holds a fair share of disagreements. But Al is our constant mediator. She helps to work through situations and disagreements without abandoning anyone or pushing anyone's feelings to the side. She helps to hold this family together, and we can't thank her enough for that.
Allyson is not only my sister, but also my best friend. I'm not the most emotional person, but Allyson can identify my emotions before I even know what I'm feeling. She speaks up for me and always has my back. She's always been there to guide me through every challenge, and she does it so effortlessly. Allyson, I'm so happy you have found the one. Ryan, you are everything we would want for our sister, and you complement each other so well. We can't wait to see where this road takes you next. Congratulations to this wonderful couple. Cheers.
That was well done. Tough act to follow. Real quick, B48. B48.
Bingo!
So it's an honor to stand up here today at the beautiful ceremony. Allyson, obviously, you look gorgeous. Rybo, you look something. Obviously, today is a testament, again, what Monsignor said of love and everybody being in a room together, and it's not just about you two, but it's collective. For you and those that don't know me, Ryan, I will say Rybo, I apologize, just out of habit, it's what everyone calls him, and then he named his kid Wyatt, W-Y-A-T-T, and so he's Wybo. We've known each other now 30 years, and that's a really, really long time. And it's something special to have friends, not just Ryan, myself, and many of the men standing up in the groom's party, to be friends that long. And why you're friends and why you stay friends that long matter. So everything the ladies just talked about are true about Ryan, and it makes sense why Allyson and Rybo inevitably connected and are here today. The energy with the wedding building up, you know, you find out the date, and then you have the bachelor party, then you have, you know, the rehearsal dinner, all that stuff. Everyone's talking and mixing and sharing stories. This day was inevitable. And when Ryan met Allyson many years ago, he knew, and that's amazing that this was going to happen. And it was genuine, it was true, and it was just a matter of fact. So everyone sitting in this room is not a coincidence to me. It was just a matter of time. So what Rybo, to me, has always been, and for lack of a better term, is the glass is half full. And it's an amazing quality. So he always knows we're going to be okay. He knows you guys are going to be all right, whether it's good times or bad. And again, Monsignor said, love isn't just today holding hands. There's going to be tough times, and he's going to have your back. He's going to be there, and you're going to get through it. So I'll tell a quick story, hopefully quick, funny. Sorry. So somehow we lived a mile away from school, so a school bus wouldn't pick us up in high school. And in high school, you know, there's a lot going on, and how you get to school, how you get through the day, it matters. And gracefully, Les would bring us to school every day, pick me up on Spring Street, we'd go a mile, and very thankful to have a ride and get there. So Ribo gets a car. Somehow, takes Lynn's advice and takes this 1983 Chevy Citation. So if we all had to draw a car, half of us would draw a box car and half of us would draw like a turtle car. It was a rust red 1983 Citation car, and he shows up at my house, he's all excited, he's like, I got a car. And I come out of my house, and my other option is to walk to school. And I had to stop and contemplate if that was a better option. So I didn't know, like, maybe my tetanus shot was good or not, but I went in, and he's so excited. He's like, this is it, we got a car, we got freedom, we're growing up, we got a mile to go. It smelled like 1983. We were just born. I don't know why I know that.
Citation,
it was something else. The heater and somehow the cassette tape was vertical. And he goes, this is going to be great. We got wheels. So from Spring Street to the high school literally is a mile. We broke down 3 times. Our first block was AP History with Miss Brown, the only like strict teacher in the whole entire school. And every time we broke down, Ribo was like, we're going to be okay. And I just kept looking at him. You know, I don't know we're going to make it. Or we might not make it. But it was never a doubt with him. So finally, we're getting close to the school, and I'm like, don't go to the student parking lot. Nobody knows this car. Just park with the teachers. Let's just get into school and figure it out tomorrow. And so 1 mile, thinking back in my life, it kind of embodies Ribo, is he just always knew we'd get there. And in my life, in your life, in Wyatt's, his friends, and his family, he always made sure you got there. You might have broken down a few times. You might have had to push the car, but he'll make sure you get there. And so, Allyson, you're lucky to have that. But he's luckier to have you because, again, the day he knew, and it didn't take long of knowing you, you made him even better. So today, it's again an honor and a privilege. So if everyone raises their glasses and toasts true love, and these two.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good job, bro. That's good.
Eternal Father, we ask your blessing this night. We thank you for this day of celebration and this evening of celebration of the love of Ally and Ryan. And please keep them always in your loving care. Wrap your arms around them and fill them with your peace and your love. And bless all here present. Bless the meal that we will share and all those who help to work to serve us this night. We thank you for these gifts and celebrate your love in our lives. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.